Masechet Nedarim Daf Bet Amud Aleph 82a1 says the Gemara. Imagine right now a person came and he said, it was written over there, Elmaleh Tinitua, we already learned it. Nitula Ani Min Yehudim. If a woman comes and she says that she is taken away from the Yehudim, yeah, Yafer Chelko. What does that mean? Right? The husband could come and be mefer his chelek. Umeshamashto utehe netula min Yehudim, and then she could have relations with him, and right, but she's still prohibited to the Jews. Which means if right now he's going to come and he's going to divorce her, or she becomes a widow, so what happens is that it's going to be, what's going to happen? It's going to be permitted. Ve'i amartana, if you're going to tell me now, neder, right, inui nefesh have, that the neder of refraining from tashmish hamita is considered what? It's considered inui nefesh. So therefore, amaite netula min Yehudim. Why is it going to be taken from the Yehudim? Which means that why is it afterwards that she's still prohibited to the Yehudim? Now we learn from here Devarim shebeno levena avyan, that it's considered, it's considered Devarim shebeno levena. What does it mean, Devarim shebeno levena? It's considered things which are between him and her, and it is not an inui nefesh. Meaning, refraining from tashmish is not considered inui nefesh. It's considered Devarim shebeno levena. So says the Gemara, according to the rabbis, we still have a safek. Mishum the netula ani min Yehudim, but she comes and she said that I'm going to be netula min Yehudim. Yeah, so he says Rabbi Yosef Tanila. Rabbi Yosef was the one that came and he taught it. The Amar Ravuna says Kule Pirkin. All the Mishnayot in our perek is Rabbi Yosehi. Mimai, how do we know this? Kevan the Ktani, but since we learned Rabbi Yosef, Rabbi Yosef says. En elu nidrei nu nefesh. These are not considered nidrei nu nefesh. Lama leitu lemitna. So why did he have to come and say, how does he yafer? Divrei Rabbi Yosef. So Shema Mina, we learn from here. Mikam ve'elach Rabbi Yosef. From now onwards, these are the words of Rabbi Yosef. Okay. Amar Shemuel Nishme de Lewi. Says Shemuel in the name of Lewi. Kol nedarim. Any type of a neder that has inui nefesh, Baal mefer ishto, the husband could annul it from his wife. Chutz min anaati al ploni sheno mefer, except for if she says that she comes and she prohibits the anaa on a certain person. There he cannot do it. Right? Why? Because there's no inui nefesh to the woman that's making the neder. It's the one that's mudar anaa from her. Aval hanaat ploni alai mefer. But if she's not going to benefit from a certain person, there it is. Why? Because that is considered a inui nefesh. Everyone understood? One more time. Right? A woman comes and she says, I do not want Mr. John Doe to come and to benefit from me. Is that considered a inui nefesh? There's no inui nefesh. So therefore, so therefore it's not considered anything. Hana in general. Right? So therefore, which one? Nothing to do with tashmish anymore. So therefore, he comes and he says, right, that what happened? He comes and he says, we're on pay bet.
He's asking how come I said he didn't come.
So he comes and he says like this. Now we come and we say, right, one more time. A person comes and he says, oh, this is a woman. A woman comes and she says that she does not want Mr. Ploni Almoni to benefit from her. So that's not an inui nefesh. So therefore, it's not going to be batel. It's going to be a problem. However, though, the other way around. What's the other way around? That she doesn't want to benefit from Mr. Ploni. That's an inui nefesh. Because now if she cannot benefit from somebody, so that could be a problem now. Because now it could be that it's going to affect herself, and therefore the husband could do afarat nedarim. Tanan, we learned in the Mishnah, Perot medina zo'alai yavila medina acheret. He said, what are you talking about? If she comes and she says that she's not going to eat perot from this place, you could bring it from the next place. And if that's not considered inui nefesh, Amar of Yosef, says of Yosef, the ka'amra that she went and she told her husband, kunam alai perot medina zo shetavi ota, right, which means that it's any type of, anything where you're going to bring me, it's going to be prohibited. So Tashma, we're going to try to bring another proof now. Perot chenvani ze'alai, she doesn't want to buy from this store. This store is prohibited on her. Right? You cannot do afara. Why? Get it from another store. So it says the Gemara, so to your right, the kamla that she says, whatever you're going to bring me, and whatever you're going to come and you're going to bring me, is going to be prohibited. Okay? So the Gemara says, Lo hayta parnasato ela mimenu. What happens now if they only got the money, meaning that the husband's parnasa only came from that store? You could do a farad nedarim. The Yamart, now you're going to tell me now the camera that she says, Shetaviyata, why can you do a farad nedarim? She went and she says, I don't want nothing to do with the store. So she's prohibiting herself
the
to the store.
Him.
The chenvani, a store. Makolet. Okay. So he says, "Elami the seifa de lomaiti bal have," right? Reisha de kamaiti he. So he comes and he says, since the seifa is talking about that she came and she prohibited the pirot of the chenvani in general, even if the husband does not bring it, the reisha is only talking about when he brings it himself or somebody else brings it himself. So therefore, again, we have the proof against the psak of Shemuel, as you see in the reisha, that if she prohibited herself perot of chenvani, which is not kavua, the husband cannot do a farat nedarim. Ela, but rather reisha en yachol la'afer. But rather you have to say that the reisha you cannot do hafarat nedarim. With kamaita he. So even if she's bringing it herself, right, as we already brought down, pe bet amubet ve matznitin, right, 82b, yeah, 82b, right. Umatznitin Rabbi Yosehi. Umatznitin Rabbi Yosehi. And our Mishnah is the Shita of Rabbi Yoseh. What does that mean? Tamar Rav Huna, but says Rav Huna, Hule Pirkin Rabbi Yosehi. All our perek is talking about the Shita of Rabbi Yoseh. Okay. So what does it mean right now that you cannot be mefer mishum inui nefesh? Right? What does that mean? Why exactly are we coming and we're saying that the husband cannot do a farat nedarim because of inui nefesh? Aval mefer nedarim shebeno levena. But you could come and do a farat nedarim right between him and her. Yeah? So what does that mean? So what does it mean now? Eno yachol le'afer mishum inui nefesh. Aval mefer nedarim shebeno levena. That means you see from here that the husband does not do a farat nedarim because of inui nefesh. But Rabbi Yosef comes and he says he could do mefer nedarim beno levena. Why? Because the neder is causing the husband has to come and work more, right? Because he has to now start bringing fruits from I don't know where. She comes and she says, I don't want fruits from, let's say, America. I have to start looking all over the place to start getting fruits from other places. So therefore, the husband's going to be makbil on that. So Amar Rav Yehuda, right? Amar Rav Yehuda Shmuel, it says of you the name of Shmuel. Nadra mishteki karot, right? Be'achat mitana, be'achat ena mitana. Imagine right now a woman comes and she makes a neder to prohibit herself banah from two different loaves of bread. Okay? So it says over here, be'achat mitana. One of them, there's an inui if she's not eating it. And one of them, and mitana, she doesn't care that much because it's not the best quality bread or whatever it is. So mitoch shu mefer, right? Since he could come and he could do hafarat nedarim to the mitana, mefer sheno mitana. It's like a amigu kaze. It's like the fact that you could do a farat nedarim on one of them, you could do a farat nedarim on both. Right? That means one of them, he wasn't really bemet suffering. But the fact that she was suffering on one of the loaves, and anyway he's doing hafarat nedarim on that loaf, so now he could do the hafarat nedarim on the other loaf as well. That means you're doing it on one, and that means you're doing 2 for 1. That means even though one of them bemet, it doesn't go into the criteria. But if you're already doing the hafarat nedarim, you're doing it on both.
But if it was better, you couldn't.
Ravasi amar Rabbi Yochanan. It says Ravasi in the name of Yochanan. Mefer la mitana veno mefer le shedim mitana. Ke says Ravasi. It's a different. What's the video? The mitah acheret. It's the machlok. Rabbi Yehuda Shmuel says one thing, and Ravasi comes in the name of Yochanan and he says something else. He says in the name of Yochanan, mefer la mitana ve'en mefer le she'eno mitana. You could do a parat nedarim for the mitana, but not for the she'eno mitana. Which means, right? No, but not benifrad, because the she'eno mitana you can't do a parat nedarim at all. Okay? The ikad ma. לא מדברים שום מתנה, שום מתנה זה סיפור אחר. Yeah, obviously, we're talking about now.
אבל הנדר שלה משפיע עליו.
No.
לא, הוא שאל שאלה אם הוא...
If she says that she cannot come and eat that thing, that's משפיע עליו, זה לא קשור.
לא, כמו שהיא אמרה שלא רוצה פירות מהמקום הזה.
That's something else. That's something else. Again, we're talking about that it's not changing it. V'ika de'amri. V'ika de'amri. Yeah, v'ika de'amri. Yeah, ba mine, I would have said first. Right, ba mine Rav Asi min Rabbi Yochanan. So it says now, they asked Rav Asi from Rabbi Yochanan. Nadra mishte kikarot. She came and she did a neder on 2 kikarot. Ba'achat mitana va'achat eno mitana. One of them is considered inui, one of them is not considered inui. Ma'u what's halacha? Ve'amalah. So he told her, right, Rabbi Yochanan mefele mitana ve'eno mefele shel mitana. You can only do afarat nedarim on the one that she's mitana, not on the one that she's not mitana. So 8 ways. So we ask a question from Mishnah Nazir. Hayisha shenadra b'nazir. Imagine a woman wants to become a nazira, right? Va'ita shota yain u'mitamea lemetim. Now she's drinking wine. And she's becoming mitamea lemetim. And we know that a nazir, are you allowed to drink wine or do afarat or to become
Absolutely
no?
not.
So it says Pegim Amudalef on the top, 83A1 on the top. But she gets what? She gets plugged. Plugged. She gets makot. So feget 40. So feget 40.
פלוג זה מלכות, יעני?
Malkut, yes. Yeah.
היא סופגת
הפר
את
לה.
המכות, אתה מבין?
הפר לה בעלה, והיא לא ידעה שהפר לה. What happens if the husband did הפרת נדרים, and she didn't know about it? והייתה, she didn't know that he did הפרת נדרים. והייתה שותה יין מתואר, so she's drinking wine and being מתואר. She doesn't get lashes. והיא אמרת, now if you're going to tell me מפר למיתנה ואין מפר לשוני, that she could only do הפרת נדרים on that which is going to be מיתנה, but not, you could not do it for something which is not going to be מיתנה. Dilma min yain dit latzara, maybe only from the wine you could do it because there's tzar. So Efella, it helped her. I mean, chatzar min zag, but anything which is the chatzanim v'zagim. Remember, we're talking about the actual peels of the grapes or the actual pits of the grapes, right? Lo Efella, he didn't do it. Ta'ila latzara, there's no tzar. This is vogad arbaim, and therefore she should get the 40 lashes. So Rav Yosef says, en nezirut lechatzaim. There's no such thing as nezirut halfway. It's either you're fully committed or not committed.
So you're not allowed to.
And by the way, you should know that's in a lot of things in life. For example, a person has daf yomi. You can't be half yes, half no. Because then you're not doing daf yomi, right? You're doing kinya Masechta, smichat chaver. It can't be a half in, half no. Right? It has to be 100% devoted, 100% dedicated. Right? Why? Because, right, what happens is that if you're not there, right?